often asked about hormones and if I am ever going to go on them. Estrogen specifically. Say, oh, when are you going to go on estrogen? And you get yourself a little swab just to clean it like this. And I'm going to do it in my leg.
It really doesn't matter to people whether you're on estrogen or not. It's your behavior that counts. It's your attitude that counts. It's the respect for women and children that counts. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about LillyTino. I understand that LillyTino is back and has been back for a little bit. While I was away, apparently this is what occurred.
Here's Johnny.
Lots of people made videos about it, and I got curious, and I went over to Lily's TikTok and found some interesting things. But before we get into this today, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I just want to give a shout out to Gigi Gibson 3058. Thank you so much for the super thanks. I appreciate it so very much. Okay, so LillyTino. If you guys don't know who LillyTino is, well, you're about to find out. But just to give you a short synopsis, LillyTino is a TikTok influencer that is allegedly trans and has done some really horrible things in the past as far as being a really big agitator, taking pictures in ladies' rooms, getting people fired from jobs for misgendering. All sorts of allegations have been put forth regarding some of Lily's behavior. Probably one of the worst examples of trans. A lot of people don't even think Lily is trans. I'm going to get into that a little bit today as well. So let's jump right in and react to some clips. Hang on. I'm actually going to start with Lily's reintroduction back to TikTok.
Hello, I'm back. What's up? Long time no see. The last time you saw me, I was talking about taking a break. And I did take a break, and now I'm back. But while I was gone, I did some reflecting on the way that I've been approaching things and figured something out. And that something is that I've been leading with anger. I kind of already knew that. Before, but that I've been leading with anger, specifically that I don't want to lead with anger. I think it's a really easy trap to fall into, to let anger be the fuel, because there's a lot of anger to go around, especially being a trans person in this day and age. But I just don't want it anymore because it makes me unhappy. So it's easier said than done.
I love how they come out with, oh, I don't want to lead with anger because it makes me unhappy. Well, what about all the people that you've made unhappy or uncomfortable in your videos? You know, you go to Disney, you chastise people for misgendering you, you start crap with people, you're taking pictures in ladies' rooms, you know, and you do these things over and over and over again, and you're a complete and total agitator to this community. And you just talk about how you self-reflected and how that impacts you. So to me, it's just more proof that this person is not sorry. They don't care. They're just addicted to the attention on the internet, and they're back to kind of try to rebrand themselves, not because they actually care about anyone else, but because they only care about their pocketbook or what they're doing.
But the goal is to lead with kindness. So that's what I'm going to try and do.
Too late.
Not just in making content, but in everything that I do. So, yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to try to start streaming again, probably the day that I post this video. Definitely the day I post this video. Look out for a stream. I've got this new obsession with these like Disney card packs. So we're going to open some of those on stream. I'm going to go out and eat at restaurants just the same. I'm going to post videos just the same. Might take days or weeks to get back up to my normal schedule. But I'm excited to start up again because even though my time off has been very nice and a very nice opportunity that I have the privilege of taking to reflect on things, I'll be happy to see y'all again in the stream. and to start creating again, because it does bring me a lot of happiness to create.
I'm sorry, but this is all about them. LillyTino's not sorry. LillyTino doesn't care about the trans community. And also, LillyTino is not an educator. And the thing that I saw on his TikTok that kind of ticked me off, and especially doing this in the wake of everything that's happened, just hang on to your seats, because I just thought this was totally inappropriate for many reasons, and we'll get into it. Take a look. So before I play this, I'm probably going to skip around a little bit. This is quite a long video. And of course, you can check it out on your own if you want to watch the whole thing in its entirety. But I just am not. This is exactly the problem with this person. And what I predict is going to happen is that they're going to slowly amp themselves back up to where they were.
I'm often asked about hormones and if I am ever going to go on them. Estrogen specifically. Say, oh, when are you going to go on estrogen? And I think that I get this question mostly because of my voice.
Mostly because of your voice. No, I think that you get this question because of your behavior and because of your attitude and people's doubts that they have about you being an actual trans person with gender dysphoria to begin with, due to your behavior. And that most people with gender dysphoria do not act in the ways that you do. So of course, then they doubt that you're even on estrogen at all. And maybe you are. I don't really care either way. It still doesn't convince me of anything other than that you are a jerk and have acted like a jerk and have not apologized for it, have not done anything to try to, even a little bit, backpedal on anything that you've done or said, or the impact that you've had. And I really think, and I said this before, is if LillyTino just came clean about some of this, that perhaps maybe their reputation wouldn't be as tarnished. But I don't know, because the thing with the pictures and the Disney bathroom thing, that was just taking it leaps and bounds above and beyond forgiveness for a lot of people, especially because children are in these spaces. And it's not just the bathrooms, it's the talking about trans surgeries, like bottom surgeries and stuff, and using food as examples. And this is happening like 5 feet away from kids because you can hear them in the background and things like that. So it's like, so there's a million reasons why people ask if you're on estrogen, but it has nothing to do with your voice. Like, although LillyTino also admits to not wanting to put any effort into doing any voice training. So it's things like that that bring into question stuff about estrogen, stuff about whether or not you're trans. So you're not pulling a fast one again over on anybody with doing this demonstration. It's a bunch of bullshit. And if you ask me, it really doesn't matter to people whether you're on estrogen or not. It's your behavior that counts. It's your attitude that counts. It's the respect for women and children that counts.
Because it's love. And a lot of people don't know that actually estrogen doesn't make your voice lower.
Why would estrogen make your voice lower? Testosterone would make a woman's voice lower. What is he even talking about?
It really doesn't. I've been on estrogen for 4+ years, and I figured I'd show y'all how I do it. So this is the thing that you take it into. It's got the bottle. I have a cool little box. This little guy right here. So
he's glamorizing this. Oh, look at this cool little box. Like, no. And he knows that most of his fan base is young people. Why are you doing this demonstration, this very personal thing for everyone to see? I think it's just because they're trying to flex and prove, look at me, I'm on estrogen, I'm actually trans. It's like, come on, dude. Like, no.
What you do is you take out the little bottle thingy and you get yourself a little swab just to clean it like this. And I'm going to do it in my leg. That's where I usually do it. So I'm going to clean that off right there. Easy. My fingers a little bit too. There are different ways to take estrogen. I'm showing you one way to do it, but there's also like tablets, patches. I think there's a gel. There's a gel for testosterone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's probably one for estrogen too. Where was I? Okay, so we got to get. Right, there's two little pointy things that you use with different colors. So we start with the blue and then use the orange. it in here. So it's like a thicker needle, so it doesn't take forever to draw it out. And you push in the air so that, it's something with like physics or suction or whatever. Yeah, the first 6 months or so of my transition, I did tablets, and that was fine. And I noticed a change with them, and it's different strokes for different folks. But ultimately, I switched to this method, and it was just that much easier. Well, not easier, right? Like there's definitely, I think, a fear that comes with this method for some people, and I get it. It's not like, it is definitely like the most effort you have to put in, if that makes sense, even though.
So you guys get the point here. And it's like, this is their latest video up on their TikTok after they come back as a demonstration on how to shoot estrogen. And I just think it's a total grift move. It's a total, like, look at me, I'm trans, and oh, see guys, I actually am trans, I use estrogen, everybody can put the rumors to bed now or whatever. But it's like, dude, it doesn't matter, because your history and your reputation shows people that you can't be trusted. And also, you are the last person that should be educating anyone on something like this. This is for a doctor to explain to a person only, in my opinion, or someone that's other than LillyTino, because they're the last person I would take advice from about shooting anything into my body. It's really scary to me that like TikTok is even allowing this to be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. I mean, LillyTino has gotten away with a lot already, and now they're out there doing this. And I just don't think it's right at all. I think it's very irresponsible. And again, like, just stop. Like, stop this. So we're gonna end it with this last clip of LillyTino, and this is another bathroom obsession, another take on it. Guys, let me know, too, in the comments what you think. But like, I think everybody's just so freaking over it and sick and tired of it at this point. And he's just begging to be relevant, and it's never going to happen again. It's just not. People are stepping away from this trans grift, and people have figured out that a lot of this has just been extremely dangerous for young people. It's hurt a lot of people. There's a million detransitioners out there now that are speaking out against this sort of thing. And the LGB has made a big separation from the TQ+, as we know, as we've discussed, as we talked about. Okay, so that's what trans women are really doing in bathrooms, and it's him filming himself in a bathroom someplace, trying to use the automatic, sink or whatever, and that's what trans women are really doing. And it's like, it's an attempt to try to relate to women, and it's also an attempt to say, oh, well, no, we're really just innocent, and that's all we're doing in here. And it's like, well, then why the hell were you going into all these ladies' rooms in Disney World where there's women and children and taking pictures with other people in the background, if that's all you're doing is washing your hands and going to the bathroom? And I have to say, surrounding the bathroom issue, I blame activists for the bathroom issue. They made it an issue when it wasn't, because back in the day, when there were the, few transsexuals around once in a while in places that I knew people, they just went to the bathroom and did their thing, and nobody said anything, and we moved on with our day. Because back then, we didn't have this big spike in anagonophilia and fetish and kink and all the stuff that's been allowed into the community now due to self-ID and that anyone can be trans. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, I'm just over it, but I figured I'd show you what I found and give my opinion on it, because it's a thing, it's out there, and the LillyTino thing was huge for a while. He doesn't care about the community, he doesn't care about women. This is all about me all the time. So yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one, and thanks so much for all the support.